All of this is going to get sorted in the next clip.
When I'm lost among strangers, you, baby. Time to figure out what this could be. I dreamt of a life in a small town that wasn't enough for you somehow. I just wish I had a little more time with you, baby. Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause I'm growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. I wish I could freeze this moment, just never let it end. Walking through the snow when you're taking my hand. All of those late nights on your couch when we just talked until midnight. I just wish I could freeze this moment, babe. Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause I'm growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. Weeks and months and years they passed, but then I found something I knew would last. Just like my mama said.
Hey guys, good morning. So I'm here with the final kitchen reveal. Okay, so as we're coming in, you notice that I've removed the trash can from there. I will put it back eventually, but I do need to purchase a new trash can and some sort of recycling setup. So as we're coming in, the floors are nice and clean. I had to triple mop the floor. Now, before the fridge was closer to the radiator, but what I've done, I've moved it down a bit because I used to always hit myself on here, or Kaylan would hit himself. So as we're walking into the kitchen, we've got on our right the countertop. This is how my countertop usually is. This is how my kitchen is, guys, 95% of the time. No kidding. This is how it is. It's very simple, very straight to the point. So down between here, as you guys would have seen, I'm not quite sure how good the quality was with the angling, but this was very, very grimy. And I went in and I gave it a good clean, and I did the same on the opposite side. The tiles, some of these, it just needs regrouting and stuff, but I think this kitchen will get demolished eventually, but hey ho, let's see how things go. So the countertops are nice and clear. Sink, corner down there, and then here I've taken out my fruit bowl again just to put the fruits in. I've only got 3 oranges left because I've been eating loads of oranges, and that's Kaylan's little gift from his dad's manager. So I keep it there because it's glass and I don't want it to break, so I just keep it there. And that's our banana holder. And then what I've done in this corner here, you can't really put food because the boiler is here and you don't know what sort of stuff it emits. So I've put the paper towel and the kettle there for when I'm not using it, so it's out of the way. Fridge, like I said, is here. I've left a little bit of a gap because, as you can see, our thing here for central heating, what is this called? I don't even remember, but that thingamajig is there. And then we've got the plugs down here. Remember, the dryer was here. I've moved the dryer back under here, so I don't know where Kaylan's gonna eat. I'm gonna eventually bring the stools in and just put them there. So that's that there. I feel like I'm giving you guys a kitchen tour. These little under counter things, I've just left them as they are because they store my tumblers for my NutriBullet Auto IQ, and this one has just got my smart meter and just a few vitamins and some recipes here. And then what I've done with the Kilner jar, I took the lid off, the little metal thing, so I've just rest the lid on top, so it's nice and cute, okay, and it's closed. And I've got some chia seeds there. I've repurposed a lot of stuff. And then we've got Weetabix, which is Kaylan's fave. We've also got some oil that we're going to be reusing for frying chicken. Now I'm going to go into the cupboards, but before going into the cupboards, I'm going to show you guys that I've cleaned all the cupboards, okay, gave them a good wipe. You wouldn't see that on camera because my battery died, so yeah, that's sort of the dilemma. The kitchen is quite big. I know filming, it doesn't look big, but it's quite a big kitchen. Your dining table could fit in here. Not a huge one. You don't want to take up all the space. Or even an island if the layout was different. My voice is breaking, guys. I've not got that much sleep. So the first cupboard, we have arranged it. You guys would have seen how I did this. So this top has got all of Kaylan's bottles and stuff like that. This basket has got a few bottles that I sent to his aunt's house with milk or laxative. And then we've got his laxatives here. I've taken them out of the box. His medicines, I've taken out of the box. Paracetamol up there. And then just our medicines that we're using here. So this bottom shelf is just like for our, you know, immune health and all that kind of stuff. So that's what's there. And also a tip that I do, I hang recipes on the inside of this door that I would want to try out. Now, this cupboard, you guys remember it was like a lot of stuff in there. So what I've done, once again, these things I didn't go out and purchase. I had them in my flat, and I just believe in repurposing things because we're trying not to be spending. I'm still doing my no spend year. So this top basket, I've got like the stuff that are open, like the cornmeal and stuff that I've opened, and the flour that everything couldn't fit in the canister. I've put them in here. And in this one, I think I've done the same as well. Yes, I've done the same for that basket. So it's just nice and you don't have a lot of loose wrappers. I've got some snacks here for Kaylan. I've also got these little things that I purchased when I was going to the gym, but I need to use them up because they expire next month. And I paid money for those. I've got some crackers that's open, coconut oil, and these little bottles of squash that we got from Nando's. Whenever I buy Kaylan's Nandinos, we've got a packet of Kool-Aid and some white sugar there. Now, down here, we have peanut butter powder, and some collagen. We've got honey. Behind the honey, we've got popcorn seeds, and then we've got some gravy, some breadcrumbs, and at the back here we've got granola, and I reuse these jars, and we've got some oats there. And then this is sort of our tea section. I've put these teas in glass jars. The Tetley, I don't have a container for it yet. I'm working on getting one. And then these are just other loose teas. Okay, so that's that. And I keep a lot of stuff in containers because you guys know we have the issue with wood lice. This cupboard, I've not really organized it, but I'm going to show it anyway. It's not really organized because this is just all the dishes that we own from what I've thrown out over the years. 2 bowls, 2 plates, 3 soup bowls, or those massive salad bowls, whatever you want to call them. Plastic stuff that we're currently using and whatnot. You know, I didn't really organize that because I don't feel like it's cluttered. It just needs separating. Like all the glass need to be on one shelf, all the mugs on a different shelf, and then these on their own. So that's that. But I wanted to show you guys. This cupboard, very impressed with it. Very, very light and airy now. So up top, we've just got some extra containers, you know, the little glass jars. We've got those. And in here, we've got some spaghetti and a few bits and bobs there. That's why I've got this poking out so I could remember that I've got spaghetti. Then down here, we've got our rice. We've got our couscous, flour, and I got this bread mix from Aldi. I'm going to be using that to make some bread rolls. We've got our cornmeal and we've got our quinoa. Okay, and like I said, these are stuff I had in my flat, so I didn't go out and purchase anything. And these are the granola containers that I've just repurposed. So, you know, that's it. I threw out 2 before, and if I knew they would have been so good, I would have kept those 2. But anyhow, we can't cry over that. And ta-da! My spice cupboard was getting a bit out of control. Now it's a bit higgly-piggly since I've done it because I've been cooking since. This video took me about 2 days, okay? So we've got all of our seasonings and sauces up top. I showed you guys how I lined this, okay, with grease paper and paper towel. So we've got all of our seasonings up there. Then we've got this sort of, I guess you could call it a lazy Susan with all of my spices that I cook with. Yes, I cook with a lot of spices. I'm West Indian. Yes, you know, spice is life. All right, everything is there. We've got our stock pots here. I've sort of taken them out of the boxes, put them there. And I've got my favorite curry powder. Yes, big up my friend Jessica. She has a channel here on YouTube, which I will link below. I'll pin it below. Go and check it out. She started doing cooking videos. This is the best curry powder, hands down, okay? I've got my bitters behind there. I've got my tomato purees, some Nando sauce that are still in date, and some barbecue and ketchup that's still in date. And then I've just sort of put my pimento seeds in this little cute jar. Got me essence, my paprikas. Smoked paprika is life. Plain paprika is life. Paprika is life. And we've got our Sazon. Okay, baby? What you know about me? Girl, you better can cook. Okay. Right. So, we've done that. This, I'm not really going to go into these drawers. They're not higgly-piggly. They're just my cutlery drawer. I don't have a lot. Kaylan's cutlery and stuff. That's it. And this is just where I keep my blender and stuff like that. Now you guys are nose there. And this is where I keep my extra foils and grease paper, reusable straws, stuff like that. And in here, it's not all that organized because there's only so much you could organize. And this is just Ziploc. So we're going to go down into this cupboard. So in this cupboard, I've got me strainers and stuff like that up top. My toaster lives in here. At the back, we've got some extra tumblers. Like I said, my blender came with a lot of mugs. So those are all mugs that came with my blender. I've got a table mat that Kaylan got for his birthday from the London Zoo. We've got some, what are these called? Trays. And we've got a cooling rack here and that little glass chopping board. Also impressed with this cupboard. It might not look great to many, but it's great to me. So on this side, I've kept all of my oils that are opened that I'm using, and I've put like a little cardboard box so the oil doesn't get through onto the actual cupboard itself. Okay, it still has the big nasty hole, so I don't really store anything that's open down in here. At the back there, I've got my huge frying pan, and I've got some foil trays right there that I picked up for Christmas. And here is where I've done most of the work. All of the plastic containers are in here, and I've put the smaller bits in here, okay? I do have a lot of plastic containers. Eventually, I'll get rid of them, but some of these would be for Kaylan's. You see, like we've got the sandwich and the soup mugs and stuff. They'll be for when he's taking lunch to school. That's that. Our Kosh cupboard, I've organized it the best I can because we've got so much piping now. It's hard to sort of, you know, get stuff to place, but it's pretty much organized. Everything accessible. You could see what you've got. And the last cupboard, this one we're not going to go through. This has just got what are these, utensils and stuff in there, and this bit has come off. Anywho, in this cupboard now, I've sort of hung this was up top there, but I've hung it there because I've got an idea for that. But in here, I've taken the shelving out, and I've got my Pyrex glasses and baking tins just down there, my storage containers with covers, my Pyrex ones, and then we've got the colander and, you know, my bowls that I use to season meat or prepare stuff. Got my milk pot, and I've got the 2 pots from my pot set that I'm currently using. And what I did, I had this hook, I just hang this up on there so it's not taking up a lot of space, and then it's got the chopping board and the wooden spoon, and I think that's it. So I did go to town. It did take me a long time to, you know, get the flat how I want it to be. Like I said, I do have a lot of plastic stuff, but I throw a lot of plastic stuff as well because there was just stuff I didn't use. But the other plastic stuff, I know I'll eventually use them. So that's the overview of the kitchen. I really like it. I like the space now that we've got to walk, you know, and all of that stuff. Yes, the kitchen does need renovating and painting, but the most important thing, it's very clean, it's very organized, it's very, very functional, and I'm very proud of myself. If you like this video, do give the video a big thumbs up, okay? And leave a comment below to let me know what you're doing during your lockdown quarantine time. And let me know if you're inspired by this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, it's absolutely free. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.